what does forgiveness, what does redemption have to do with unity? Oftentimes growing up, I thought forgiveness was the goal. I thought that, we need to be forgiven so that we can be clean in His eyes. But even if you think about it in that way, forgiveness isn't the goal. It's actually secondary. The primary purpose of forgiveness is not just to be forgiven. What's the point? Why do you ask people for forgiveness when you're hurt? Is this so that you can just say like, that guy forgave me, and you just put a tally mark in your wallet, and you're like, I can forgive them now, I don't need to think. Why? What is the purpose of forgiveness? It is to resume living. The reason we fix relationships is so that they can continue. There's no point in saying, I forgive you, and never seeing a person again. What does forgiveness have to do with the unity of all things? We see that it is part of what God needs from us to do and be the kind of people that He wants us to be. Sometimes in life, when something is costly or very difficult to achieve, we make it a goal in and of itself, don't we? Whether that's graduation, or maybe you're saving up to buy that thing you really want. And what happens is, you're so happy when you save up enough money to buy that thing, that you buy it, and then all the happiness is gone. It's not about enjoying it, it's about just having it. And sometimes we can turn forgiveness into that because it's so difficult. It's so hard for us to forgive others. And we often really talk about how amazing and how heavy a cost it is to be forgiven by God, right? He sent His only Son to die on the cross for us. That is a heavy payment. And I think human nature says, because it's so heavy, it's very easy to turn that into the goal and the end point. But really, it's the beginning. Forgiveness is not the end goal. Rather, it's a means to an end. It has to take place so that we can be united. And I want to compare it to two things, right? Sometimes we can think of forgiveness like graduation. It's the end of the journey. I've been struggling so much. I've finally forgiven them. Oh, you're free. And you kind of throw your hand in the air. You're like, forgiveness. But maybe another image that might be more helpful is this. Forgiveness is like getting your license back. Because what do you do after you get a driver's license? You drive. You use it. You get in your car, you go places. You don't just frame it in your room and say, it's done. Forgiveness is meant for us to use it as a tool. We're meant to forgive others because God has forgiven us. We're meant to grow in that and keep using it. It's not for us to hang in our rooms or make ourselves feel good. It's created so that we can use it with other people.